Snap. Oh, okay. Got it.
Alright, boys. Out here. Media day. Some night. The girls have their own media day today. Looks better than Bethany. Better than Bethany. But, yeah, it's pretty fun today. Media whole setup. We got a couple headshots. We're going to hit the field. Those jerseys are fucking hella orange. But, yeah. Excited, though. Super excited for that. I think it's just so different now. Beautiful view, too. Sick background. Even, like, out here to be on the field is really nice. But, yeah, media day. We have a game coming up Wednesday. So excited for that training today. So let's see how that goes. Well, into week 2. Starting off the week, we end up going to team bonding, and that was the bowling alley that UPIKE has here, which is really sick. Like, I mean, it's really cool to go and, like, just to see a school that has bowling as part of, like, their athletic teams that they offer here. So it was at the sports center, I believe it was called. It was a really good time. I think that was a good opportunity just to have fun, relax, and to kind of connect with the players as well. I had a lot of fun. The assistant coach and then the head coach did a lane just for ourselves. And, again, it was nice to talk to the players and kind of get to know them for a bit. And it was impressive to, like, kind of look at. It had a lot of awards, a lot of championships, which was pretty, like, cool. So, yeah, we started off the week like that. Great team bonding. Proceeding forward, we also had our game. And again, the first game that we had, I was not available to sit on the sides because of some paperwork I needed to do. But we got a result. Great results at the end. I believe it was 4-1. I've seen a lot of great things from the team. That was actually my first time seeing them play. And it was really nice. I think we have a really good tactical sense moving forward. And, I just got to see little, like, peaks of, like, how can I help them improve? Not necessarily fix some stuff, but to make it better as an individual with these players in their positions. So, again, it was just nice. Sad that I was not there, but it was still great, right? Seeing them get a win, seeing them, how they react as a team, seeing the returners, seeing the new players, so it was pretty good. And then proceed that, now, I can't believe this happened to me. Out of all people, this happened to me. So, So when I say that, how it was is that we had a game on Wednesday, okay? So keep in mind, we had a game on Wednesday, and it was out of the States, which means it was in Knoxville, Tennessee. And it was like a 3-hour drive, or 3 hours and like 20 minutes, something like that. And so I never been here. I you know what I mean? It's my first year, and I'm not trying to make an excuse. But it was my first kind of everything, and I can't believe what had happened was I showed up, and I drove. That's what makes it worse. I drove to the wrong location. I drove to the wrong address, and this is how it happened. So as we were making our way there, the assistant coach was trying to double check with me, like, hey, like, you got the address, right? Like, you know where we're going. Me, with full confidence, I said, yes, I know where we're going. I got the address. Don't sweat about it. Well, we were sweating about it. Let me tell you that much. As we were going there, the head coach was like, as we were like really like 10 to 15 minutes away from where it was at, where I thought it was at. He continued to go straight instead of getting off an exit. And so me and everybody in my event are like, what is he doing? Like, he's going the wrong way, like, we're gonna be more late, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. Little did I know, I was going the wrong way. So that first initial exit I did not take. I followed him, and there was traffic. But there was another opportunity which gave me on my maps to, like, there's another route to get another exit and get there. And so I looked at the assistant coach, and I was like, I'm just gonna pass him. Like, I'm not really too sure what he's doing, but I'm just gonna pass him. So I pass him. I get to the location. My face dropped, because I looked at the sign and I pointed at it, and I was like, oh, that's the place. And as the assistant coach looked at it, as we get closer, guys, we pulled up to a high school, like, school. Like, the high school field. So my face just went, oh my days. Like, oh, don't tell me we're in the wrong place. Don't tell me. And yep, we pulled into the wrong place. I pulled in and I quickly backed out because in my head I was like, I just messed up. So I pulled out and all the like, you know when people stare at you, knowing that there's a problem. You know what I mean? Like this, like the sense, like in general, like you can feel someone staring at you. Well, I felt I got a lot of that in the back, like in general, like you idiot. I just knew I people like so or but the nice thing is that they were trying to comfort me. They were just like, hey, it's okay, don't worry about it, like it happens, like they were doing their best to make me feel like it's okay. In my head, I just couldn't stop like I literally could not. I was so mad at myself. So mad at myself. Anyways, fast forward. I pulled up the right actress and I was like 10 minutes away, so we got there and we were late. I mean, we were late to like kind of the on like our schedule, what we planned to be there on time, and we were just late. Dropped off the players in the locker room. They got ready. They had their team talk while I took the assistant to the field to get the warm up and stuff ready. I went back to pick up the rest of the players. And we got there. They went right away to warm up. I took a minute in the van by myself, and I was just like, "Oh my day!" Like I was giving myself like a talk, basically like, "Dude, how can you do that? That was such a rookie move. You have driven before. You have like this is such a rookie move. You're not supposed to do if this is not your first year being an assistant coach, right?" So I was just so mad. I was just so mad because I've been at the other end of like, "Oh, he got us late. Like what the hell? Like what am I gonna do for warm up stuff like that?" So again, I just couldn't think of nothing positive. But proceeding forward, I got there. I, set up what I can set up. That was like the VO, everything else I needed to do. And so the game started, and the only thing that I just felt so bad was that I didn't get the full warm up. Like we had to skip one of our warm up drills to just kind of catch up, really. And it was just the worst feeling ever. Worst feeling ever. Because again, it would have been different if it was my first year just coaching in general. But this is my third year. So it was just like, dude, that's such a rookie move, dude. Like, double check the address, making sure you're going to the school. I could have looked up so many possibilities, right? I could have looked up the school name. Yeah. So the great news is that we did win. The great news is that, the players were trying to comfort me of like, hey, it's okay. It is what it is. Like, good thing you did it now in non-conference and we head into a conference game. Like, it's a good thing we got that over with, right? Like, done deal. It is what it is. Move on. For me, it's just like, I just feel so dumb. It's hard for me to move on in the moment. So, yeah, so all of that happened. And as all that was happening, we won. Good result, 4-1. I think we did a huge tactical change that helped us out. That got us the goals that we wanted, got more of a less stress of how they were attacking us. So it was just really good turnout, really good tactical change from the head coach. I think it was a really smart move because there's just so many ways that you can implement that. But it was nice. It was just nice to, again, it was a nice opportunity to learn about how fast, we can change the transition of it and change kind of tactical to make us win and also stay with what we're training to do. So beyond that, great dub. After the game, we went to Chipotle, and the amount of like jokes I got from everybody, they're like, "Make sure you put in the right address," or they're just like, "Hey, like, you sure this is the right Chipotle?" And it was funny. It was funny. Like it was jokes. Like what I mean. I know they meant nothing by it, but it was jokes. It was really nice that they were cool with me after. Like there was no kind of like madness or anything after. So I would have felt more guilty for the loss. I would have felt more guilty because it would have been like, dang, like you didn't get a full warm up, so and so. But again, it was just nice. Big shout out to the players and the assistant coach, where she was just telling, like, really trying to comfort me a lot. I'm like, hey, it's cool, let it go. It is what it is. Trust me, we've been in worse situations before. So it was just nice that they were trying to comfort me, knowing that I would be really mad at myself or like just so frustrated. But it was good though. I think at the end of the day, again, we got a dub. We ate good. Drove straight back through a crazy weather storm. Like we basically drove through a cloud, and I thought that was it. But yeah, so we drove like it was pretty hard weather to drove back in. But I'm so glad we made it safe. Everybody, got back. We got back like around 12, almost 1 a.m. Like halfway, like 30 minutes before 1 a.m. So it's nice that we got back at a pretty decent time. You know what I mean? And then after that, we head into so yeah, that all happened. And after all that, I mean, again, it was just really nice to continue to experience this growth. Again, now I got, it's just more of an opportunity that I have. Like, that was just the main thing is that I literally went to the wrong address. That was crazy. I can't believe I went to the wrong address. But overall, I think it was a good week, good training session so far. A lot of soreness, definitely with the team, getting relaxed now, getting back into routine. I had an opportunity to coach kind of a little bit of a one-on-one kind of coaching shooting session. Sorry. So I think that was great. It was just nice to, it's slowly building relationships now with these players, and I think that's just so great and awesome that it's getting there. It's also great that, I get to kind of see a little bit more about, I learned a lot, again, how are they in away games, right? What do I have to get ready and stuff like that. Um, and especially with the video, right? Set it up right, make sure it's connected, making sure like we can go ahead and record the game. And just, yeah, so it was just a lot more about how the school and this team, as far as getting things ready for the game and the weight shifts, how that's all set up. And then it was really nice to, again, it's just building more bonds with these players. I feel like the second week, I definitely am building more and more of that type of relationship bond with them, and cracking jokes with them. And it was so crazy, because now they're kind of joking with me, they're asking me questions now, which makes me feel like, oh, okay, like they actually want to, they want to know more about me, they actually want, so it's just nice that they've been just so welcoming, and it's just been great. Lots of fun though ahead. We won't have a game until I think within 2 weeks. We're doing our first step into the host family program that is going to be coming up. So hopefully we get that started good. Every player, including managers, if we can, get them on host families. I think it's a great program I've done before, and then now doing it here is just really amazing. But yeah, so that's pretty much, that's the big news. 2 wins underneath our belt. Great experience so far with the team. Great team bonding so far. Hopefully there will be more to come as far as me getting opportunities to get them, get to know them more. They gave me a lot of social media ideas to do for them, as far as like TikToks, mic'd up practice, so just more and more that we can get them more involved in the social media side. So it's nice that they seek interest in that. Some of the players did follow my Instagram page. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate. Get more subscribers though. I think we're I got a lot more views on my shorts, which is pretty good. And yeah, so I think overall I'm still loving it, but I'm still learning. I think I just can't believe I messed up so bad. But yeah, overall, great experience. Great, on top of that, we had a great media day. We had a great, just everything. So stay tuned for more. Again, this following week, I don't think we have any games, but stay on the lookout on the UPIKE women's soccer page. Hopefully we can get a mic'd up practice here soon. Get involved with TikTok. I think we got some great ideas going to upload on there. And then, yeah, expect another video next week for week 3 of preseason. And even on top of that, we get to see into UPIKE's tradition of the climb. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to G.K.T.O.T.W. Like, share. I did order another away shirt jersey, right? It's coming out. I think it should be coming sometime in the next video. See what I got. I got the player mystery edition, so let's see which one I get, right? It's not a retro jersey, but it is a player edition. So I'm hoping I get, one of the big time players at least. So it's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. Limited time deal. So I'm glad I got it. It wasn't that expensive versus the mystery one, which is kind of nice, but it's not a retro kit. It's just a player kit. So that's nice, right? It's so cool. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see your guys' reaction. Stay tuned again. Follow everything I got. Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, share. Thank you guys so much. And guess what? We're going to be taking over the world. See you guys.